Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert and Mandu versus New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do Friday, October 10th, 2025 crosswords. Go for that 28-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Friday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. These days do require New York Times game subscriptions. Give Mandu a little something there. Uh-oh. Dropped it. Give Mandu a little something here. And let's get into this mini. Go off the something grown here. Tear to pieces, rip up. All in, I call. Catch my drift. No. This is Puerto Rico. This is Cope. Sao Paulo. Do you get my drift? And unplug. Go off the grid. Like the last letter of unplug here. I see. So we're imagining that the G for unplug is off the grid over here in this bottom right. Can you see my cursor? Yeah. All right. Anyway, now for the main event, it's the Friday Daily Grid, which is by Colin Adams today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid requires a New York Times game subscription as always, but Friday's sort of my second favorite day of the week. It's the easy themeless puzzle. So Thursday, Friday is quite a fun stretch for me. Linda's enjoying her little treats. So let's see what Colin Adams has in store for us. Let's get into it. Viking of cartoon fame. Instrument in the emblem of Ireland is a harp. Together musically it's a duet. Best-selling singer, that's Adele. Expert on inheritance. And treats again in a way it's sprain. Read something. This is Hagar the Horrible. Charge could be run at, because I think that might be Gene something. Cry after a reappearing act is Peekaboo. 1/trillionth. Is it Nano? Or is it Pico? AQI measures the EPA. Key ingredients in Kong Yu Bing. Galleons. Is it Song Yu Bing by any chance? Eagles and Ravens. Maybe it's just NFL teams. Hush. Silence. Base for a bust. A plinth, is that right? Source of relief is aloe. 1 out of 100. This is lip filler. This is Olsen. This is open space. Okay. Magician's Cry is Alakazam, also a Pokemon. Read tapes. Tenet, right? Hard to miss shot is a tap-in. Offered as bid, took. Greek letter that refers to a lone wolf in Gen Z slang. Seized and Sigma. The Emperor and his subjects in the Emperor's New Groove. Not sure. It's pitched a tent sentiment during El Dia de San Valentin. Te amo, I guess. They're Incas, okay. Mirthless is Grim. Company whose stock price cratered in the early 2000s. It's Enron, I remember that. Colonial Homes. Ant farms, because ants have colonies, of course. Not So Private Diaries. Maybe those are blogs. Someone who spends a lot of time baking is a beach bum, I guess. A+ giver. Volunteers Suggestion and Nanette of Greek mythology. That's the Muses. Barrage with insults is Flame. School that's home to Mike the Tiger. It's at LSU. The Yankees and the Red Sox, e.g. were booked. Tempo between Lento and Adagio is Largo. Creates is Farms. Don't know this. Ecological communities, maybe it's a biome. Use me. Packs of zombies are hordes. Blood donor. Verbally through tomatoes at could be something. Preceding periods are Eves. Laverne Cox, is that right? One of a kind individual. Star, pretty please. Rams legend Dickerson, I don't know it. Beatles, the end has one at the beginning. Where all your knowledge might be wasted. Is it Bok Choy? Was totally awesome. Kicked ass. Shares a big fish story, say. Can I or may I? That's gonna be celeb, right? Bit of a fast food side order. Onion ring. Oh, maybe this is Bragg's. Eric Dickerson. Felt okay. Bar trivia. I see. Wasted in the drunk sense. Rackets can be Dins. Can be booed. Rockets, that's Houston. Part of a film studio's overhead. Think about lights. Something you might have while trying to move quickly. Tire something. Foes. Fire something. Fire sale. Long-term alternative to Altoids. I think that's certs. Drum solo. One might be ticked off a list, maybe. Common parfait toppings. Excessive enthusiasm. Mania. It's oats. I lost. Boom mic. A rare bird. And runes. Forms, not farms. I was thinking, like farming content or something. Farming views, but forms. All right. Very straightforward Friday today. At least I think. Let me know if you disagree. Geneticist Alakazam. I like this Alakazam because of the K and the Z. Crossing Peekaboo there. That's fun. All sorts of Pokemon. Got Blood Donor and Fire Cell crossing Drum Solo. So that's basically what's going on in the northwest and the southeast. And then in the opposite corners, we've got this kind of stuff crossing this. Open Space Lip Filler Scallions crossing NFL teams. Crossing Beach Bum. We've got Bar Trivia with a nice clue. Onion Rings and Kicked Ass. That's nice. Crossing Rare Bird. Crossing Ant Farms with a nice clue also. There's some nice clues here, but nothing too difficult, I don't think. We've got Bok Choy and I don't know if this is Song Yubing or Kong Yubing. Song, it looks like. I just order them as scallion pancakes. And they're good. But as a Korean person myself, I only know the Korean ones. Peekaboo. Nice. Yeah, Tenet over Tent is kind of fun. Tenet is an interesting movie. It's ambitious, let's say. It's not my favorite Nolan movie. I think my favorite Nolan movie is Memento. Although I also like Interstellar. Interstellar is also a bit ambitious, maybe. Yeah, expert on inheritance. Nice little clue, right? Yeah, I'm not... Like I said, some of my students watch this, and also occasionally I try to figure out for my students what Gen Z slang is. I've heard like whatever Sigma male, but I have no idea what that means. I guess now I do. A lone wolf. If you're a Gen Z watcher, is that reasonable? A+ giver, A positive, I guess. It's nice. Nice clue on blood donors. Yeah, this is also nice. So I like the clues. Pretty fast puzzle. I think that's going to play fast on average for people. Yeah, 94% of users solve faster than their Friday average, and the median solver went 28% faster. And I'm under 50% of the median time, which means I think it's quite good for me. Usually I'm a bit over 50% of the median time, but I saw this 24% faster than my Friday average. 25th fastest Friday puzzle of all time. And I guess I've probably done like close to 1,000 Fridays, so that's pretty good. Pretty fast, fairly fun. Let's end this as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Go for that reverse rainbow as always. We got Limestone, Gorilla, Photo, Figment, Fancy, Dateline, Plumber, Slate, Fiction, Princess, Flint, Caption, Marble, Lead, hedgehog, and invention. Okay, so 2 things I see. I see some kinds of stone, although that could be a misdirect. I also see Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario, maybe Donkey Kong, maybe Zelda, because we have Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Zelda, and Sonic, so these could be namesakes of video games or something. So let's imagine that's it. There's figment, fiction, invention, and fancy, sort of for false things. And then photo, dateline, caption, lead, so those could be parts of news stories. So I think we got this here, and I think we even start with the purple one. Namesakes of video games. Title figures in classic video games. There we go. All right, so what's the next most lateral? It's gotta be photo, lead, caption, and dateline, right? The other ones, those are just rocks. The other ones are just lies. So tell me this is blue. That is blue. I think it's probably invention, fancy, fiction, and figment is green. It's yellow. The list of rocks isn't just easier. I don't know. But sure, 98 skill. We take that. Glad to have seen, glad to have connected Plumber and Hedgehog, but I don't think this one will have played very difficult. I do think that the rocks would be the first one that people would get. Yeah, more straightforward. 89% solve rate. 61% of users played with no errors. Quite easy today. We did get that 98 skill score, as I said. Yeah, this is clearly the easiest one to see. That's what I thought. And then, yeah, 22% of players found this. I think maybe when you see Hedgehog, there's not so many things that come to mind, right? There's Sonic the Hedgehog, and then there's the animal, but there's not really a whole lot of other animals. The only other animal is gorilla. But that's actually in this category, right? So yeah, but this rocks one does seem like it was the easiest. Photo, figment, dateline, caption. I don't think so. I think this is if you got green and purple and you weren't sure. That's what those things read to me as. Don't know. The flint is a stone, I guess. Random nouns. This is a 2% error. Limestone, figment, dateline, plumber. There's got to be a better connection. 2% of people made this error. I was gonna say lime, fig, date, and plum. I see. They start with fruits. Okay. Surely the editors of connections should at least take a quick look at the common mistakes, or the one that they intended, and give that the correct caption. I see. That's actually really nice. If I had seen that, I would have been tempted by it too. Lime, fig, date, and plum. Okay, that's a great misdirect. That misdirect is the only problem with that misdirect is it's harder to see than all the actual categories. So, yeah, 20% of people started on the video games. That's a nice mistake to make. Of them, 70% people did go for the reverse rainbow. So this is 3.4% of players already. I think there's something like 4% of players going for the reverse rainbow on any given day. So maybe a bit less. I mean, some of these people just saw this rather than trying to go for the purple, I think. And then from there, 58% of players did get the reverse rainbow. I was not in that group. Yeah. All right. And we can kind of see... No, I can't. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And Mandu and I will see you maybe tomorrow, if we can, for some Saturday puzzles. Say bye to the camera, Mandu. See you then. Bye.